Hi everyone. So today let us take this one question. This is how you design a consumer application for a scooter sharing business. So we will begin with uh, some of the clarifying questions regarding the prompt. So first part is the scooter sharing business. So let us think about scooter sharing business. So okay, first let me write down the framework that we are going to follow. So we will begin by some asking some of the clarifying questions, and then I can think about the user's journey and the pain points that they have, and then we can lay out some of the and solutions, and we will prioritize in one of the solutions, and we could see what is the success matrix looks like for the solutions that we have chosen, and then we will see some of the risks that are associated with the solutions that we have chosen. So this is a broad framework, and we will begin. So when we say that scooter sharing business, it could mean multiple things. So what does this mean, and for whom that particular business are we designing for? And why? The question is why we are designing this. What is the as end business goal for designing this? So these are some of the questions that we can clarify here. Think about business goal. So let us say that business goals to improve the revenue in certain geography. So that is our business goals, and we are looking to launch a new business. And also, one key aspect of this is that deciding that who are we when we say that we are to start or design a consumer application for a scooter sharing business. So I'm assuming that this is a digital platform that we are talking about. And when we say scooter sharing business, does it mean that uh, we will own some scooters, and for what purpose are we designing this? So let us write it down. That will be more. So the purpose of the application. So scooter sharing. The purpose is the scooter sharing. And what does this mean, the scooter sharing? I will just explain. For us, this is a two-wheeler EV bikes that we are sharing. And the purpose is transportation in the city. So the problem that we found as a business was that many of the users are looking for a low mode transportation, low cost transportation that is very affordable for them and easy to find, because many of the transportation, and this is we are talking about geography for the India, and we found that in the public transportation that we have, let's say I'm talking about, let's choose a city also that would be more comfortable. I'm talking about, let's say, Delhi as a city, and we found that public transportation is overcapacity. City is not overcapacity, it is overutilized, and it is not serving the users and the people, those who are looking at a right point of time to go from point A to point B. Although there is a lot of public transportation, but they are not helpful for the users, or they find that the crowd is too much for them. So they are looking for a safe and efficient and affordable transportation. And this scooter two-wheeler EV bikes, it is a very efficient and very affordable solution for them. So we are looking after that. and we have chosen a city Delhi, and I have described some of the pain points. We'll move into pain points when we describe them here. I can write it down. Efficient, let's say, right, overcrowding at public transportation, and the user we describe, the user is someone who is looking for, there could be multiple users, but I'm taking the daily commuter. There could be tourists, there could be children or students. Those These are different categories that we can think about. Children and students going to college, school. So I have chosen daily. Let's prioritize the daily commuter, and these we have taken the Delhi to be a geographical. Now, when we say a consumer application, that means we are talking about a software software platform, and we are a provider or a platform. We neither own the vehicles, nor do we maintenance maintain them. So how this model is work as a marketplace or a platform that is designed to source vehicle data information from the already established places, and we just provide the information. We take it from the local authorities, the bike station that has been put on by the, let's say, the government or some of the NGOs. It is quite small in a number, but it is in the place that I'm assuming. And neither do we maintain, since we do not own the bikes, so we do not maintain or look after them. So what we provide is the occupancy or the availability of the bikes. So as a platform, we only provide the availability of the bikes or occupancy during critical hour. And apart from that, we also provide the traffic condition on the roads and the general uh, service for different bike stations. So these are some of the features that I'm describing that will be part of our application that we are building. Service for bike stations or charging platforms. So we provide end-to-end information and service regarding this bike sharing, but we do not own them, nor do we maintain them. So this software platform is a, okay, let me turn. It is a mobile application, consumer mobile application for the Android part. So let's reframe or see what all we have discussed. So we have actually tried to uh, dig deeper into what does the scooter sharing mean and why actually we are trying to build this scooter sharing business, or why we are trying to design a consumer application for scooter sharing business. So we are looking to design a consumer application because our goal is to improve, the business goal is to improve in a certain revenue in a certain geographies. And now this consumer application part, especially for the scooter business, we see that there is a, in the recent years there has been multiple launches and programs from the government side of launching e-bikes for the commuters in the within the city, and we feel that consumer has little information on the service of those bikes, condition of those bikes, or the charging stations that are available for those bikes. So these are some of the pain points. And second is first one is the overcrowding in public transportation. And when we compare this business that we have taken or this product that we are deciding, the one of the another main point is that alternative solutions available for the customers, like booking a cab or uh, booking a transportation, online booking, that is not affordable for them, not affordable for them. Or let's say that alternative solutions are expensive. Other pain points could be that consumer is acutely aware of the carbon footprint that their transportation or their day-to-day life or activities have on the environment. So they are looking to reduce the carbon footprint or looking for a medium transportation medium that is efficient and low on carbon footprint. So in all these that I have described, the pain points, so we would select or try to prioritize one of them, because we cannot actually build, or our user cannot be the one uh, who is looking for all the pain points that are not critical for them. So one of the most critical part is the second pain point, that consumer who is looking for a daily commute. So there is a very little information available on the internet or provided by the sources or the organization, those who are running those bike stations or those bikes. So there is not much any information available in the market or the platform. So we are looking to build this, design this, design the platform for bike service information, bike station information, and everything related to bikes. Like we can say the nearest. These are some of the features that we will have: nearest bike charging stations, or availability of these bikes, and so this is the solution that we will be designing. And uh, and these are some of the features, like ability of these bikes, what is the nearest charging station based on the location of the user. So moving on to the success metrics for these application that we will design. Of course, this success metrics begins with what is the adoption rate of the application in weekly, daily, so how many users are actually using our application on a day-to-day basis, daily basis, then on a weekly basis. That will help us decide the retention and the actual success of the application that we have designed. And apart from the adoption metric, one of the key metrics that we will be tracking is the, if I can say it, a check metrics, that what is the number of users who are sharing the application within their group. The check metrics or this metric, the number of users, or we can say the word of mouth, is that word of mouth marketing or knowledge. Since this we are a new company and starting to launch in this space, so the word of mouth or the number of people who are sharing our applications, it gives us a trust factor score, that how many users are trusting on our platform, and that leads to direct more downloads or more adoption from our for our apps. So these are the 2 3 metrics that we will be tracking. Now moving on to the risk part that I can think of, this is the application that we will design, is the misleading information. Since the core value that we provide to a user, our selected user, is the information, that what is the availability of the bike, what is the distance between their current location and the nearest charging station. So the biggest risk that I see is the wrong or misleading information on the platform, because that directly discount the credibility of our platform. So having a misleading information, uh, the reason could be anything. The sources that we have, uh, we are taking from information, or the users who have put on written the reviews or anything. So because that is the biggest risk for our platform. And if I think about the one of the second, this is the emergence of a competitive platform from the organizations that have launched those bikes, those stations, those servicing points. So if they decide to move into launch an application, do everything related to the market awareness and how that they can reach to the more customers, that is the direct risk for our application or the our business goals. That since they decide to be directly focus their uh, energy on the building a similar platform for our, and although they maybe they do have an application where they provide all the information not in a very user friendly way, but maybe they try to improve upon that. So that is a big risk for our application. So I think we have covered. Okay, let me submit it, then we'll see what others have written and what I missed. So yes, so this is the clarifying question part, that which scooter are we talking about, 2 person, 1 person, or what is the desktop application that we have asked. And second is the MVP. There are 3 persona: driver, rider. I'll focus on driver. Then there is a driver need. Then there is a user story part. Why we have to understand bike to scooter, gas scooter, user load, demand side, supply side. So these are very lengthy ones and very clarifying questions. Android OS, agencies, owners, drivers. Okay, these are very lengthy and good answers. We will look after in the next session. Thank you.